Bible in the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 1 to 33. Verse 1. Then the Lord appeared to him by the terebinth trees of Mamre, as he was sitting in the tent door in the heat of the day.
So he lifted
His eyes and looked, and behold,
3 men were standing
by him. And when he saw them,
he ran from
the tent door to
meet them.
and bowed himself to the ground. And he said, My Lord, if I have not found favor in your sight, do not pass
On by your servant. Please,
Please let a little water be brought, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. And I will bring a morsel of bread, that you may refresh your hearts, after you may pass by, inasmuch as you have come to your servant. He said, Do as you have said. Verse 6. So Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah and said, Quickly make ready 3 measures of fine meal, knead it and make cakes. And Abraham ran to the herd, took a tender and good cup, gave it to a young man, and he hastened to prepare it. So he took butter and milk and the cup which he had prepared, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree as they ate. Then they said to him, Where is Sarah, your wife? So he said, Here in the tent. Verse 10. And he said, I will certainly return to you according to the time of life. And behold, Sarah, your wife, shall have a son. Sarah was listening in the tent door, which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, were advanced in age, and Sarah has passed the age of childbearing. Therefore Sarah laughed within himself, saying, After I have grown old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being also old? And the Lord said to Abraham, Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I surely bear a child since I am old? Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time, I will return to you according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Verse 15. But Sarah denied it, saying, I didn't laugh, for she was afraid. And he said, No, but you did laugh. Then the men rose from there and looked towards Sodom, and Abraham went with them to send them on the way. And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham what I am doing? Since Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nations, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. For I have known him
in order
that he may command his children and his household after him, that they keep the way of the Lord in the righteousness and justice, that the Lord may bring in Abraham what he has spoken to him. Verse 20. And the Lord said, Because the outcry against Sodom and
Gomorrah is great, and
because there is very great, I will
go down now and see whether
whither they have done altogether
according to the outcry
against it that has come
to me, and if not, I will know.
no. Then the men turned away from them and went towards Sodom. But Abraham still stood before the Lord. And
Abraham came near and said,
Would
Will you also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Suppose there were 50 righteous within the city. Would you also
also destroy
the place
and not spare it for the 50 righteous?
that were in it?
For
Far be it from you to do such thing as this, to slay
slay the righteous
with the wicked, so that that the righteous should be as the wicked. Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right?
So the Lord
Said, if I found in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place from their sakes. Then Abraham answered and said, indeed now, I who am but dust and ashes have taken it
upon myself to speak to the Lord. Suppose there were 5 less than 50 righteous,
would you destroy all the city
for lack of
5? So he said, if I find there 45, I will
will not destroy it. And he spake to him yet again and said, suppose there
should be 40
found there.
So he said,
I will not do it for the sake of 40. Then he said, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak. Suppose 30 should be found there. So he said, I will not do it for 30's sake there. And he said, indeed now I have taken upon myself
to speak to the Lord. Suppose 20 shall be found there. So he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 20. Then he said, let not the Lord be angry.
and I will speak, but
Once more, suppose 10 should be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 10. So
the Lord went his way.
as soon as he had finished speaking with Abraham, and
Abraham
Abraham returned to his
place. Blessed